thinner fabric. It's not canvas, but it's twill. But since it's going on such a small painting, I always wanted to try it out. I feel like it's not going to be that crazy of a difference. I do want to kind of sand down some of these edges. So it'll be framed. I'm not too worried about it. But I also just want to make sure that I have enough clamp so nothing pokes through the other side of the fabric. That's fine. Let's try to stretch this thin canvas. If it doesn't work, I can always just go pick up real canvas and stretch it. If it does work, then great. I have a bunch of fabric I can use for other paintings. This side will rip off. This side already has rips. Let's use this side first. Need a scissor. Scissors or a knife. Okay. First thing I saw. Let's see how this works out. That to do the front, this to do the back. Clean up the back a little bit, even though it's never seen. Just want to I use like glue, or I use paper to make sure glue doesn't get on other stuff when I'm gluing these things together. And the paper comes off onto the wood. Not going to be seen except for whoever hangs it on the wall. Okay, just a little bit longer. Staple here. So what I'm doing is just stapling with a hand stapler. Hand stapler? Whatever this thing is called. Stanley staple shooter. Light duty staple shooter. I'm just like kind of getting the canvas tight-ish. Not too tight. I think that is actually going to work. It's not like extremely lightweight fabric, but it is way lighter than what I'm used to working with. But I think it's going to be fine just because this painting is so small. And if I gesso it and it feels like it's still just way too light, then maybe I'll reconsider. But working with what we got today. It's like a cotton material. I'm going to treat it with gesso. I think it's going to have it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And what I'm doing is trying to like evenly spread out the tension across the canvas, so it kind of pulls on all the angles, the warp and the weft of the canvas evenly, making sure it stays flat and tight all the way across. I think there's any stretch in this canvas, but it definitely maybe the twill, not like a true canvas weave, regular plain weave. I wonder if the twill gives it a little bit more bounce, a little bit more stretch. Do a burn test on it. I got this fabric a long time ago. I was living in LA in the fashion district. I wasn't living in the fashion district. I got the fabric in the fashion district. Take them out. Reload. I'd sold a painting that's like at a coffee shop in Portland called Jet Black, and it's like the one I sold was really small, so I want to make another small one to fill its place. A little placeholder. And I had an idea for this one skate spot to paint. I just have never gotten around to it, so I think I'm gonna do it on this one. It's like this DIY spot in like it's northeast Portland, but it's like right by the freeway. It's a bit more of like a trickier spot to skate, like, but it's fun. It's got a lot of like Jersey barriers and kind of like these DIY like quarter pipes into this ledge. It's like a down ledge, and then kind of like extra concrete that's been like sectioned off into like I don't know, these like launch ramp looking things that go into the ledge. I think that's gonna be pretty good. All right, let's gesso it up and see what happens. That's a good. Come on. All right. One second. Let's move this up here. This, make sure it's in frame. Alright, now I don't think you have to wear gloves with gesso. It's acrylic, probably not that toxic if at all. But I kind of liked getting in the habit of putting on the gloves. It's like less mess on my hands. This is dried up. Let's not use that one. I gotta take better care of my brushes. This will be fine. And here we go. First layer of gesso on a really thin twill canvas. I've had the idea to paint on this twill for a while, but I always, for whatever reason, get nervous about the twill, looking twill-like through the paint, but now is the perfect time to just do it because I need canvas. I want to be productive. I don't want to go to the art store. I want to work with something I got. So we're just going for it. It's crazy if these small ones just get filled up. Or not filled up, they get so easy to prime because they're just so tiny. I just did the commission work that was this size, and I did it about kind of in a month, maybe a little bit less than a month. So I'm gonna nail this one out quicker since I've already got the idea for it. just try to get it done. Okay, this is kind of what I was nervous about, is like this much give in the canvas. But maybe if I could work in some of this, maybe it'll pull some of that tighter as it dries. Just kind of nervous about how loosey-goosey that might get. But it's just, as cotton gets wet, it swells up and might get tighter. That's what I'm hoping for. We shall see what happens. It's not so important, I don't think, to get the sides. I'm just hoping that it helps with a little bit of the tightening. One thing I definitely won't be doing is using linseed oil. So what I've learned with this one, this pink one, is that it's still wet. And it's been like weeks because it's cold and wet in Portland right now. So the curing time of it is like really stretched out. I'm gonna have to let that dry so I can put another coat on it, which is really streaky. Really streaky. The back of the coat is actually what did. No. I wonder if I painted the back of it too, if it would help stiffen it up as well. It's fine. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna go wash out this brush. And then first I want to put down this board. This board is like a continual abstract piece that I'm working on. I'm kind of abusing it, not like being so precious with it, but I'm just curious to see what comes out as I go. So just use my extra gesso up on it. Now I'm going to go wash out the brush. Peace.